Hi everyone, today let's do Leetcode 100, same tree. We are given the roots of two binary trees, P and Q, and we want to write a function to check if they're the same. They can be considered to be the same if their structure is the same. What this means is that we've got a root node in both trees, a left child and a right child in both of these given trees, and we also need to make sure that the nodes have the same value. We can see that the root has 1, left child are both 2, and right childs are both 3, so we can return true in this case. But let's say we had no left child over here. These two trees are not the same because the structure is different. Or let's say instead of a 2 here we had a 4. These would be considered two different trees because the value in the left subtree is different for these two trees. So what we want to do is we want to compare these two big trees to each other, but we can simplify this problem. Actually, we can start from the root node, check if the root node is the same, and then we can consider these subtrees separately. So we have 4 subtrees. We want to compare the left one with the left one and the right one with the other right one. How can we do this? It's quite simple. We can use depth first search and recursion to solve this problem quite easily. So we're gonna start at the root node and then do all the operations that I just explained. We know that in recursion we need to have some base cases when we want to stop the recursion. These base cases are gonna be the following. What happens when you have two null trees? Because they're both null, they can be considered to be the same. So in this case we can return true. If one of them is null but the other one has a value, these are actually not the same. So in this case we're gonna return false. And let's say one of them has a value and the other one has a different value. In this case we're gonna return false because their structure is the same but the values in them is different. The time complexity in this case is big O of P plus Q, where P and Q are the number of elements of each tree, because in the worst case we might have to traverse through all of these elements. Okay, let's write some code now. The first thing we need to do is to check if both trees are null. So if not P or not Q, we want to return true. Sorry, this should be an AND. So the next one is if not P or not Q or P.val is different from Q.val, we want to return false. So these are simply our base cases. Now that we have done the base cases, we want to do the actual recursion. We want to recurse over the left subtree and the right subtree. So we're gonna do sub.isSame tree, and we're gonna call p.left and q.left, and we wanna recurse over the right subtrees. So we're gonna do the opposite, so p.right and q.right, and we wanna return the result of this recursion simply. So if these subtrees are the same, we're gonna return true. If one of them is false, we're gonna return false. So let's see if this works. As you can see, it does work. If you found this video useful, please like and subscribe. Also check out my YouTube channel. You're gonna find many more Leetcode questions and other videos that I hope you're gonna find useful to prepare for your technical interviews. Thank you.